Ethiopia has granted the United Nations access to its conflict-hit Tigray region. The UN will be channeling the desperately needed humanitarian aid to Tigray, where a month of war is believed to have killed thousands of fighters and civilians. The pact will allow the UN to carry out relief work in the government-controlled areas of Tigray. At least 45,000 refugees have fled the region to neighboring Sudan. When the fighting broke out on the 4th of November, aid agencies have been appealing for urgent safe access as people continue to flee the violence in Tigray. Food is also running out for 96,000 Eritrean refugees in Tigray who have fled repression in their own country. Meanwhile, impoverished Sudan is struggling to cope with the rise in the number of refugees.
نحن كمان الدكتور أبي كمان يجي نحن يكون لنا كويس كان اتمنىنا لكن المنى ما لقيناه عشان كشمه أول ده حلو زي العسل لكن حسي ده العسل بقى علينا مر.
And earlier, we were joined by our correspondent Coletta Banjohi, getting us a better sense from Addis Ababa. Listen in.
Well, after the month-long fighting between the government and the regional forces in the north, obviously in any war there are issues of the need for rehabilitation. We know that there were some bombings here and there and a lot of fighting which caused destruction of property. Some people had to move from their homes. And so the government, Prime Minister in his address to the parliament recently said that now the government, because it has finished the fighting, it is embarking on rehabilitation of the area and also ensuring that people return back, because he is aware that, and he talked about it, that with people who have fled to Sudan, the government is able, he says, to be able to rehabilitate these people, because he says compared to the 1 million, close to 1 million refugees and IDPs, especially refugees who are hosted here, then the government has the ability to rehabilitate and reintegrate the over 40,000 who have gone to Sudan. So that's the process that is happening now, and the United Nations, as we are speaking, is doing an assessment in the Tigray region to see what humanitarian corridors to use and the kind of needs that are really urgently needed there.